Hey everybody, so a really great idea was presented to me the other day, and instead of doing my 2-minute quick tips as usual, I'm changing things up and I'm going to do a new segment. And it's going to be called Dr. B's Bees. See what I did there? And my first video in this new segment is Be Safe. We're going to talk about how to make that happen. Stay tuned. Okay, so for this really quick tip, this Be Safe tip that we're going to talk about today, I'm going to run you through a little exercise that I love, that I learned as an intern when I was doing some things, some trauma work. And this is a great tool if you're feeling anxiety, depression, stress, you can't sleep at night, if you're angry, pretty much for every trigger this one works. Now it takes some practice. I'm just going to throw that in there. Just with everything mental health related, with anything when you're changing behavior at all, it always takes time. It takes practice. So keep that in mind. If it doesn't work the first time, keep trying, keep practicing. And after a few times, it'll start to feel better. It'll start to feel more natural and things will happen easier. So in this Be Safe environment, what we're going to do is create a safe place in our mind. Studies have shown that if you can create a safe space in your mind, you can actually access memories of being calm, and it'll release the same kind of chemicals in your mind as if you were really there, as if you were really in this place that you're imagining. So the first step in creating a safe place is either remembering the last place where you really felt safe, secure, calm. It can be back when you were a child, it can be yesterday, whenever that was. If you can't think of somewhere, then create a space that you know would be absolutely calming and relaxing and where you feel the ultimate safety and just being okay with your existence. For me, it's the ocean. So it's different for everyone. I had a client whose safe space was her grandmother's bedroom. So really it can be anything. So I want you to take a minute and think about the last time that you felt really secure and really safe and really peaceful. And once you have that in your mind, and you can kind of think about and imagine what's there, the next trick or the next step is engaging your senses. And this is the part that really engages the brain. This is the part that really makes this work. While you're imagining your safe space, I want you to notice the things in your mind. Like if you're sitting, close your eyes, take yourself to that space, and I want you to look around the room or the area or the space where you're at in your mind. Notice what things are around you. Notice the colors that are around you, the lighting that's around you. Next, I want you to engage your hearing. What are the sounds? What are the things that are in the area that you can hear? Are there any animals? And like for me, it's the ocean, so I tend to hear waves and birds, etc. Just for an example. And so once you've engaged your hearing, and there's a rule too, nobody is allowed in your safe space in your mind but you. So you are alone. There's no people, there's nothing like that. You are completely alone if that's what makes you feel safe. For most people, it's the serenity of being completely in solitude and alone, or maybe that's just stay-at-home moms, I don't know. Anyway, so once you've engaged your hearing, then you're going to engage the sense of touch. And so I want you to notice if there's any wind. If you're in a room in your mind, if your safe space is a room, I want you to touch whatever it is you're sitting on. Notice the texture. If it's a chair, if it's a blanket, whatever, notice the texture. Is it soft? Is it hard? What does the ground feel like? What does the ground sound like? And once you're engaging these senses as you're in your safe space in your mind, it sounds so hokey, but it really does work. And once you're engaging these senses, your brain will start to react to that. And once you can do this in your mind, your body will be able to, again, relax and remember that peaceful state that you were in before and bring it to your present. So like I said, if you're laying in bed and your mind just won't stop, this is a great exercise. If you've just had a blowout with somebody you care about and you're really upset and you're feeling really stressed, this is a great exercise. If you're triggered with feelings of self-worth, this is a great exercise because at one point you were feeling safe, and those self-worth triggers usually come when we're not feeling safe or we're starting to attack ourselves in a way. So the safe space is great because you're taking care of yourself in that way. So anyway, give it a try. This is the Dr. B's Be Safe segment, and let me know what you think. Let me know if it was really difficult, if you feel safe or you feel comfortable sharing your safe space. Go ahead and comment below. I would love to hear about it. And give it some time, but let me know what you think. Take care, everybody, and have a great and safe weekend.